So this well used to have kind of like a cover over it, and back in October of 2015, Shauna and I had the bright idea that we were going to take this roof structure and build a chicken house about 300 feet from here where we have some chickens. So at that time we decided that we were going to move this. We cleared an area over by where the dogs used to be and where we were going to put this chicken house, which that was a lot of work.
So what's wrong with it?
No idea. After we cleared that area, we came back and fixed our chainsaws up and then cut this sucker right off of here, put some wheels on it, and hauled it over there. I had a Poulon Pro chainsaw. It was a monster of a chainsaw. I had it for about 3 to 6 months before I completely busted the motor in that thing. But it kept breaking on me. The brake got stuck, just all sorts of things. Chainsaw had the brake on the lock position instead of unlock. Way too much. Why don't you get the plate down?
Okay.
Tremendous dreams, always playing king and queen. We had set our minds to leave, face the world on wheels, cross the borders of Morocco, take a journey to Dubai, fight the pirates stuck in Disneyland Paris.
make sure that your teeth are running in the right direction. So on your cover, should be a little chart here that shows which way the teeth run. They run this way.
Tremendous dreams, always playing king and queen. We had set our minds to leave, face the world on wheels, cross the borders of Morocco, take a journey to Dubai, fight the pirates stuck in Disneyland Paris, take a swim in salty water, drinking stars and always sun. Looking back about 20 years or so, when I close my eyes I see how we all were tripping with beliefs. Ooh, and our hearts were young and free. We had set our minds to leave, face the world on wheels, cross the borders of Morocco, take a journey to Dubai, fight the pirates stuck in Disneyland Paris, take a swim in salty water, drinking stars and all the sun, and then we cross America. Cross the borders of Morocco, take a journey to Dubai, fight the pirates stuck in Disneyland Paris, then we cross America, swim in salty water, drinking stars and all the sun, and then we cross America. We had set our minds to leave, face the world on wheels, cross the borders of Morocco, take a journey to Dubai, fight the pirates stuck in Disneyland Paris, take a swim in salty water to this crazy melody. Oh, and then we cross America.
Between 2015 and now, 2018, we never actually did a chicken house. And we moved the dogs out of that area, and that area slowly became overgrown again. So this structure that we moved there just sat there for 3 years with nothing being done to it. So we've also discovered another functional issue that we have at the property, and that is that we don't have enough buildings for exterior storage. We have tools and equipment strung out all over the place, and nowhere to put it. The barn that we have is a little dysfunctional. It's kind of falling apart. The more hurricanes we've had, the less roof structure it has. It really doesn't have any purpose anymore. And we don't want to rebuild something out of that structure because we'd like to just tear it down and build a whole new barn. So in the meantime, we had to figure out what we could do. We would like to have a building that is like a tack room and landscape materials building. We'd also like to have a garage. After a lot of deliberation, we figured that the best spot for both of those buildings was up along the roadway, because we also don't like the roadway. We're trying to landscape in kind of a landscape that would help shield us from the road. And you know, having some buildings along this front side, which is also where our driveway structure is going to be, makes the most sense for us. In all that thought process, we have finally determined what to do with our old building. So I went through the whole process of putting the building back together again so I could move it.
By the road with an ache in my head, in the wrong side of town, left you sleeping alone in your bed. I guess I did let you down. And I and I'm too late, trying to start over new. What I wanted to be became too when I pledged you my time, you would never get out of my head. You would always be mine. And I wake up state, and I'm too late. Trying to start over new. What I wanted to be never came to me. I've lost my way to you. By the road with an ache in my head, left you sleeping alone in your bed. Guess I did let you down. Cold hands, frozen feet, raindrops falling on the street. I can't recall when I last saw the sun. Summer's just a memory, a faded piece of history. No one can remember all the fun. The late night barbecue, zipping on a genie juice. Cruising down the road, no thought of getting old. The girls are hot, but the beer is cold. Yeah, that's the way we roll. Bathing in the sun, on the beach having fun. Whoa, these lazy days are never done. I work hard every day, don't waste my time on yesterday. I never shy away from a good time. Coming on Friday night, I see my friends and feel alright. There ain't no stopping us from having fun. There ain't no cloud in sight. The future future is looking bright.
Charlie! Charlie! No, he's not listening. Charlie! Dang it. Charlie! Would it be better to make it go... It might be better to make it go long ways instead of deep, like wide. Whenever I saw it, you were gonna back it up really nicely long wise. I was thinking maybe that would be better. But whatever, I guess however it lands, it's gonna land, but.
Cruising down the road, no thought of getting old. Girls are hot, but the beer is cold. Yeah, that's the way we roll. Bathing in the sun, on the beach having fun. Whoa, these lazy days are never done.
Are you?
What do you think of here?
I think it's pretty far away from the well house. I think you need to go another, 10 feet or so. In a minute, baby. Can you be a good boy for just a little longer? Dad.
Cruising down the road, no thought of getting old. Girls are hot, but the beer is cold. Yeah, that's the way we roll. Bathing in the sun, on the beach having fun. Whoa, these lazy days are never.
Oh, Charlie, you're about to lose it. That might be as best you get. The nails are pulling out completely in this top corner opposite me.
You just have to put it back together.
Yeah.
Obviously, moving something like this, it continues to fall apart, but I found the perfect spot for it. That new perfect spot for this building is right behind me, about 10 or 15 feet from where it was. Now, it doesn't look like much at the moment, but when I am done with this building, it is going to be phenomenal, trust me. It has a little bit of jet lag or moving lag, just lag in general from a lot of abuse. But I'm gonna try and put this thing back together. It's kind of just balanced up here on a bunch of posts right now. So my first goal would be to put these 4 posts back under it, secure everything so that it's not falling down on me. And then from there, I'd like to kind of, it needs a lot of work. How I design this and how I put it together is going to be the really fun part, because I have no idea how I'm going to do it yet, but I have an idea in my head of what I want to do. I'm sure you've all worked on projects like this, and I'm sure everybody has taken the time to move a structure like this instead of just building a new one. So I think that this video will relate to a lot of you. I know that there's going to be a lot of people who are looking at me jacking this thing up and cutting at it and all that type of stuff and say, oh, that's unsafe. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now. It is unsafe. This is very heavy up here and it's not very secure. The reason why I feel okay standing here right now is because my boom pole for my tractor is stuck in the roof. I can't even pull the tractor away from it. But I know that once I do, this structure is again going to be very unstable until I can stabilize it. This is a very slow process. I ask myself every day, why not just build a whole new structure? But I really like this structure, and I've spent a lot of time with it already. So I'm going to save the $600 in materials that are here, and the and take about twice the amount of time it takes to build it to move it around, because I'm just that way.